How to use your whole brain while studying. You may have heard that people use only 10% of their brain power, but if we could unlock the rest of our brain power, you could do so much more. Modern neuroscience shows that this happens on a conscious level, and studies after studies at Emory University show that losing in a book can have a lasting effect on your brain. If we recognize that learning as a whole, a matter of the brain, we can develop brain-based learning programs. There are certainly deep parts of the brain that absorb information, such as the prefrontal and frontal cortex. Brain training games can also help us develop new skills, such as problem-solving skills and self-control, as well as cognitive skills such as thinking and reasoning. Just make sure you don't waste your time by playing with study efficiency apps for too long. No matter how much you learn, it is always important to schedule downtime between sessions, especially during lunchtime. Of course, this will vary from student to student, but everyone reacts to different learning techniques in different ways. Certain types of learning methods will work better for some subjects than others, and certain topics will cause different problems for different students. No matter how hard you try and concentrate, it will not be hard to remember something you have studied. You might even fall asleep when reading a difficult scientific journal article and then find that you understand a few things but don't stay awake. Adopt these habits to improve your brain performance, improve your mental clarity and build a better brain. Taking a break from studying to do sports instead of taking a few deep breaths can help your studies as much as it can help your studies. Take 20 minutes you would have spent visiting a friend instead or indulging in your favorite treat. This way you forget all the things you missed during your studies, such as phone calls, emails, text messages and other social media messages. This explains why background music in the classroom helps many students to stay focused while they complete certain learning tasks. Given that students need to learn a lot, especially for exams, they need to practice mental movement habits to keep their brains in top shape. If you want to sharpen your mind, improve your mental performance and preserve your memory through the centuries, these tips can help you and you will notice an improvement. So if you have questions about how to focus and avoid digital distractions, remember the following tips and memorize them as often as possible. Simply put away your laptop and other distractions so you can concentrate solely on the task. If you spend all night purifying your mind while it races with thoughts and makes to-do lists, music will eliminate these distractions. When you study, you don't have to concentrate on your brain for a whole week, but on it. It is one of the long-term things you can do to improve your motivation to study, and once you've done it, you won't be bored in the end. The Brain Test of Britain study is by far the largest computerized brain training study of its kind in the world. It has been studied for more than 20 years and is one of the most successful brain training studies to date. By relativizing the scan of a person's entire brain, we can account for brain fluctuations that would otherwise distort the data. This has shown how much of your brain is dedicated to seeing and how this vision affects other parts of the brain. This means that checking your study materials before bed can help your brain to learn while you sleep and even while you sleep. If you have the attention span of a goldfish while studying for a test, don't stare at your notes or take notes if you're not sure where to start. Focusing on learning rather than grades can help reduce the distracting stress and pressure that surrounds your studies. As you write, you relieve the pressure of having to remember and free up your focus muscles for the task at hand. A better posture means not only concentration and relaxation, but also relaxation of the brain. The Pomodoro technique can also help to improve your attention span and concentration over time. 25 minutes of training is manageable and resistance is eliminated, so it's a good exercise for your brain. For most people, a solid 7-hour sleep is crucial to maintaining a healthy balance between the brain and the rest of the body, as well as mental and physical health. Tired learning can help your brain maintain the same level of concentration as if you were speaking a foreign language or playing an instrument. With a few tricks you can reduce your nervousness and concentrate on the physical process. You just have to know that you rely on your ability to actually get enough sleep for your brain to do its job. In addition to sleep, the body can also prepare for study by connecting its mind to the process by being in the best possible physical position for concentration.